Hi guys, it's me, Guzzy, and we are one. Here's my face, and I'm in your walls. What was that intro? Anyway, so today I'm gonna be doing my makeup because I'm bored and I have nothing to do, and I like to do my makeup for fun. And then I'm also going to be talking about manhwa that I've read recently and I like because there is no one on YouTube who talks about manhwa. I mean, there are people, but like most of it's like dissing manhwa, and like manhwa isn't that bad if you know which ones to read. And realize that like one of the most unflattering angles ever. Let's get started talking about manhwa or webtoon because some people don't know. Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about is yes, I have a script. It's not like a script, but it has like the things, just like some bases and points on it, just so I don't forget. Okay. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is Couple Breaker. I love Couple Breaker. Okay, on Webtoon, it's only on episode 6, but I didn't pirate it, but like I found it on like a different website, like Zin Manga or something. I don't know, and I have an ad blocker, and I've just been reading it. I'm on like episode 32, and I'm actually addicted. So I am a sucker for revenge stories, and Couple Breaker, well, it's a revenge story. So therefore, I am a sucker for it. And the premise is okay. So there's this main character. Her name is Taerin, I think. Let me double check. Taerin, yeah, I'm right. And she's considered like a very cool, hip, popular girl. She's a really nice person, like down to. It's not like um I can't really think of a character at the top of my head who's like popular and like mean, but like you know what? I'm gonna stop rambling. Either way, she's a cool girl, right? And this girl called Jua. I literally forget their name. Oh, I forgot to put my hair back. Both of these girls are in really committed relationships, right? And basically, Taerin befriends Jua. Jua kind of becomes like obsessed with Taerin because Jua is a very shy girl. She's not really able to talk to people very well compared to Taerin, who is really good at like talking to people, socializing, and everyone thinks she's cool. And Jua was like a singer before this. So basically, what happens is that uh, Taerin's boyfriend also feels inferior to Taerin because she's always styling him, and the only reason he is famous is because of her, because she is like great at everything, like style wise. So they both feel insecure. So basically, they cheat on their partners, but like Jua did this without knowing that the boyfriend was Taerin's, but then she finds out, and they still continue to do it. They both break up with their partners and then go off. So then Taerin and Jua's boyfriend Yunsik find out about it, and obviously, and like as I stated earlier, both of like the couple, like this new annoying couple, like the antagonists, they are just striving to get famous. So there's this reality TV show that just came out called Couple Breaker, right? And basically Jua and um Youngmo, which was the main girl's ex, go on this reality show, and to get revenge, so does the main character Taerin and the other boyfriend Yunsik. And basically, it's really interesting because there's like a lot of drama, and I am a sucker for revenge stories, and I really like it. Um, I the male lead kind of took like a bit to come around though, like with this whole thing because here's one: the male lead literally hated Taryn from the start. He never liked her like initially. He slowly starts to like her during the show, but he didn't like her at all. Like he hated her, and he gets a little annoying because like during this stuff you can still see that he has feelings for his ex because his ex was like this girl he idolized for a while, but I and another issue I have with it is that like you're not really introduced to any other characters on the show who seem like pretty interesting people. It's just surrounding the main two characters. But in all, I really recommend you go read it. It's awesome and I love it. It's not very popular on Webtoon, but it's very interesting. And you can like if you're interested, just go past the episode, search it up on Google, do your little inspector gadget thing to find more episodes. Next, now that we have like my base done or whatever, let's go on with y'all are gonna call me weird for this, but I do my eyeliner. Okay, so the next one would be on air. Okay, so the main character is like her name's Ayoung, and she's a very famous YouTuber. And basically, like she kind of got famous because her channel was like originally I think a beauty lifestyle channel, but then it kind of turned into like a couple channel because her fans really seemed to like her boyfriend who was never really shown on screen. And one day her boyfriend like just completely disappears and then he's pronounced as dead. So this is an issue because one, Ayoung literally like her and her boyfriend were like in a really committed deep relationship. She was like, no way he would leave without telling me and stuff like that. So and the police aren't taking up the case, so she decides to investigate on her own. Obviously, the police aren't taking up the case because he was pronounced dead. So she's deciding to go about it on her own. Right, so she decides to investigate this case on her own. She hires this guy to, because she's so obsessed with internet fame and like she has to keep her YouTube channel afloat, she hires this guy to kind of pretend to be her boyfriend. And her fans start to catch on, so she's like, "Oh my god, I have to find him," because like it's not only for the internet, like she actually likes this guy. So, it's just this whole journey of her finding him, and then you like find out that oh my god, everyone's against her. Is she crazy, or is she the crazy one, or is everyone else the crazy one? So it's really nice reading it because it gets me really confused. And I also do like that like the main character isn't really portrayed in like the best light. Like you can see that she's not the best person, but she is like a good person. She's like but like she's realistic. She feels human, and that's why I really liked it. I really liked all the characters in this because they feel human. Like there's so much betrayal in it. Oh, I love it because it's so many plot twists. I totally recommend you read it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I wrote down, but oh, I hit my mic. I'm sorry, but the art style is nice, and yeah, it always keeps you interested. There's like no filler episodes at all, so I totally recommend you read that one. What am I missing? I'm gonna make this eye a little bigger. Sorry, I haven't done like dolly makeup or Douyin makeup in so long. This is what we're at. I feel like I'm not close enough to show you my makeup, but like I need my mirror. Should I move this closer? But then it's such an unflattering angle, and I don't want the top of my head to be cut off. Okay. Next one would be Pyramid Game. I forgot who wrote it, but I'll like put it here. You'll see it like editing me. Anyway, so yes, Pyramid Game. Oh my god, I loved Pyramid Game. It is not. I know I said that this was like primarily for new ones. Pyramid Game is not a new webtoon, manhwa, whatever. It came out. I need water. It came out quite a while ago, but I was reading it as it came out, so and like it still kept me hooked. And normally with things that I read as they come out, I'm like, oh, I'm so bored, and like I need to, you know, read it when it's like fully finished, or it has to be super interesting for me to continue. And this one was super interesting. So basically, the premise of I forget the main character's name. I think it was Sue. I will check that, but I'm pretty sure it was Sue. And it's like a drama, but it almost feels like a thriller because of just like how psychotic some of the characters are. I'm over exaggerating here, but like some of the characters are like true like sociopaths. Like they have like some concerning behaviors, and oh my god, this microphone wants to clip. Like oh my god, I just totally broke my pink eyeshadow. The main character's name is Sue, and basically she moved into this new school and this new class, which is called the Happy Class. The Happy Class like has this system where like every Thursday, like not every Thursday, like I think it's the first Thursday of the month, not like every Thursday, just the first of the month. Um, they vote. It's kind of like a popularity contest, but they vote, and like people with the most votes are like ranked higher, and people with the least votes are ranked lower. Now, people with not as many votes are treated horribly. So like, and there's like F class, D class, like it goes all the way to F, and F is like the worst class you could possibly be because that gives anyone like they're allowed to just like assault you, they can hit you, they can punch you, do whatever, bully you, and no one will bat an eye because no one wants to like get less votes. So it's basically like a dog eat dog situation. Like you gotta fight for yourself out here. And this girl moves into the school, and she's now an F. She's now ranked F. And as an F, she's harassed, bullied, yada yada. Ew. I acted like this today. But yeah, she's harassed, bullied, you know how that works. And essentially, she's like, hey, you know, this system kind of sucks. So she talks to the other F class person, or like normally F class, they weren't F class this time. But she meets them. I forgot their name was. It started with a J. And she basically reels them in to this plan to like abolish the entire system. So basically, the entire webtoon is them trying to break the system and them trying to take down the corrupt leader of the system. Very interesting. Right. Okay. Ah, I dropped my makeup brush on the floor. Okay. Another thing, I really like this main character of this one because she's different from other main characters in the sense that, like, again, she feels human. She like isn't a complete angel. Sorry. She like doesn't only act on like my eyeliner's uneven. But what I mean is like she's not only acting on like, oh my god, I want everyone to be the happiest as possible. Like no, she's just trying to make everything fair. And like, you know, in the process, she does what she has to do. She gets the job done. It's not like she's not like morally challenged. She knows what she wants, and that's why I really like the main character of this one. She's also pretty smart. An issue I had with this one was that like it feels a teensy weensy bit stretched out, but you get redirected pretty quickly. Like as in like some of the chapters just feel like they're there. There's a few filler episodes, but I feel like that's bound to come with a lot of um different like mangas, like any sort of media. You're gonna get like a filler episode or two. Dude, why is my contour so harsh? Okay, can I make this more natural? Literally, what the hell? Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. We're getting somewhere. I feel like it's still a little wide. Okay. I'm gonna talk about one that I really liked, but like it kind of went downhill. So I really liked, a lot of people know this one for sure. Dreaming Freedom. Have you ever heard the name? Basically, Dreaming Freedom is like about this girl who gets harassed every day by this girl that she cast aside during elementary school because as like sort of revenge. And every day at night she dreams about like doing things to this girl because she like hates this girl. So she's like, I want to beat her up, like in her dreams, or I want to kill her, but like in her dreams. So that happens, and then in her dreams, she comes across this one mysterious dude. I forgot his name. Started with an S. It'll be here. And essentially, this guy, mysterious guy, and her sort of make a deal where like he would like appear into the girl who was like harassing the main character's like dreams and like torture her through them or something. I know, dark. And main character's like, okay, I hate this girl, let's do it. So they end up doing that, and then they free each other from like their like in their dreams is like where they get their freedom. So that's like the whole premise of it. Now I'm gonna get into spoilers. So you know like how main character girl or whatever her name was sort of like frees the other guy because he's like trapped in his dreams. That's why he like agreed to do this because he's like trapped in his dreams. He's bored. He has nothing to do, and like he was betrayed by his friends. So it's like, he's like, why don't I be quirky and destroy people's lives? That's his thought process. I contoured too much, and so he does that, and she frees him through dreams. But then after that happens, it's like you kind of just get off premise. He's just a weird psychopath. You figure that out. I mean, like I get that it's like because of external things, but like, nah, if you know, like you know. I feel like if I elaborate more, I'm gonna end up spoiling, and like I don't want to. I don't want to spoil anything. Okay, last but not least would be maybe meant to be. Now again, this one is like kind of new. It's not super duper new, but I really enjoy it. The premise of this is okay. So the main character's name is Gia, and basically everyone's pestering her to get married. So she one day just finds her childhood friend and is like, "Hey, let's get married." And like she was joking about it. And this guy like took what she was saying literally, and they were like, "Okay, let's get married." So they ended up getting married out of like nowhere. And the whole thing was like about how they slowly fall in love or whatever. Okay, let me continue. Right, so like they're slowly falling in love or whatever, and it's really entertaining, mostly because the characters are entertaining. Like, I like how okay, when I feel like when it comes to like the arranged marriage trope, one of the guys always ends up being like a super rich CEO, and it's nice to see that like the male lead is kind of just a dork who doesn't know what he's doing. And like that's fun to read because it's not the same. And I'm not saying I hate the CEO trope because like I read so much webtoon with the CEO trope or like the higher up trope or the rich dude trope, but like this was like refreshing and like I really like the girl because in this case it felt like the girl was like more dominant and she was like a powerful woman and like she knew what she was doing. But either way, she was really likable. Um, I think that's about it. So wait, did I mention anything? Oh yeah, I just like how like everyone's such a big nerd and like how everyone gets so flustered and it's also cute and like I love it. You should go read it. And you like get to see how like they get more comfortable with each other and like their relationship develops. Super cute, totally recommend. I forgot to put on blush. I'm going to finish this makeup look and I will get back to you. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look. And bye. Let's talk more about Manhwa. Let's talk more next time.